Welcome to Citizenship Interview Guide. In this video, we will be covering the 100 civics questions from the updated 2008 version of the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll go through the questions slowly and in a random order to help you better understand and remember the answers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Who makes federal laws? Congress. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Who is the governor of your state now? Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. We elect a president for how many years? Four. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Who vetoes bills? The President. Who was the first president? George Washington. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Name your U.S. representative. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. In what month do we vote for president? November. What does the president's cabinet do? Advises the president. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What is the capital of your state? What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty,